Thank you for tuning in and welcome back, team. In today's episode of Home Selling Tips, you'll learn how to sell a house with 5 rules to make or break yourself. My name is Andrew Finney, your real estate geek. If you need help finding a top agent where you live, or if you simply want to drop me a line to say hello, my contact info is below. If you haven't already done so, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel now and like this video. Thank you. Okay, team, so let's take a look at this. If you're out there trying to sell a house right now, whether it's a seller's market, a buyer's market, or a normal market, the following 5 rules will definitely either help you be successful or by not following them will cause you to fail. These are the 5 things that you really need to know when learning how to sell a house and doing it right the first time and getting the best price in the least amount of time so that you can move on to your new home. Okay, so let's take a look at rule number 1. Rule number 1 is actually pricing it right from the outset. So what does that mean? Am I telling you that you should actually go out and underlist your property? No. Am I telling you that you should go out and overlist your property? Oh God, no. But by pricing it right, and pricing it right for reference is pricing it to the comparables within your location, taking into consideration the features, the benefits, and the amenities of your property that may be different. Now, this is sometimes where sellers have a problem because they have an emotional connection to their property. And in having an emotional connection to their property, they will overlook certain things that a would-be buyer that's going to be looking at your home won't overlook. Let's say that you have white tile counters as opposed to granite. Let's say that you have outdated fixtures in your home and the other homes don't. Those kind of things that a seller say, well, my house is really nice and I love it and I've been here for so long. Then why are you selling it? Because you have a goal, you have a need to sell your home and either downsize, upsize, or to relocate. So it's important to be honest with yourself and look at yourself in the mirror whenever you get ready to go on the market. The other thing that people make a mistake about with their pricing is they think, well, if I price it high, Andrew, I can just leave room to negotiate down later. I can always come down, but I can't go up. There's a huge fallacy with that because in practice, in working with a trusted real estate advisor, they'll be able to demonstrate and actually show you why this is the case. When you overprice a home, the first 5 weeks on the market are the most critical time in the market. If there's going to be a bidding war on your property, it's going to occur in the first 5 weeks on the market. If you haven't done everything right, including your price, and it's too high, yes, you're going to be chasing the market backwards. And unfortunately, the statistics will reveal that you're about to sell your home for less than you could have got your home sold for had you priced it right to begin with. So let me repeat that. You will sell your home for less if you do not price your home right from the beginning. So leaving room for negotiation as a thought process by pricing it high isn't going to work. And at the same time, if you price it just underneath the market, maybe 1% to 2% underneath the fair market value, what's going to happen? If you're a buyer out in the market right now looking, what do you think buyers are going to see when they see the value of your home in relation to the others and it's slightly less? Well, you're about to drive a multiple bidding war. More than likely, in a lot of cases, this will work. It won't work every single time. Every property is different. At the same time, it will work more often than not to get your home sold and get an offer on your house very rapidly. And once you get multiple bids, what then happens to your price? Now your price is going up by virtue of the bids, right? So now you're going up to fair market, and then a lot of times you pass the fair market value on the home, and then you can also get and negotiate, most importantly, the best terms and deals, the best terms and conditions of the contract can be yours to own as a seller at that point. In other words, sometimes people look at the price of the home and what's being offered to them, but they don't necessarily consider the conditions or the terms, the contingencies involved. We'll talk about that a little bit more in the 4th point. For now, let's move on to rule number 2. Rule number 2 is have a very strong marketing plan of action. This is where it comes into critical importance of working with the right trusted real estate advisor to get your home sold. Having the right kind of marketing is everything. I mean, take a look at it. We're bombarded by adverts every single day. From the radio to the television to, even on probably like the beginning of this video, an advert on there too. I mean, on YouTube, we get hit by marketing anywhere and everywhere we go. So how do we cut through the noise and help your home shine to appeal to the most buyers possible that are ready, willing, able, and financially pre-approved to purchase your home. We have to have strong marketing, leading in with professional photography, leading in with having your home appropriately staged, leading in with decluttering your house, leading in by having your home maintenance done. It's extremely wise to have a home pre-inspection done and go ahead and complete that, anything that needs to be repaired beforehand, so you don't run into a negotiation issue midway through the closing process. Having this stuff done and strategizing now and taking a little extra time to get it done right from the beginning will go a long ways to you having a very, very wonderful experience selling your home, getting the best price, getting the best terms with the contingencies that are going to be favorable to you. And isn't that what you want at the end of the day, is a situation that's going to work for you? Because you're probably selling this home to buy a new one. And depending on what kind of market you're in, it may be a little bit difficult to sell a house whenever, or to buy a house whenever you're contingent upon selling your current home. Something to think about, and that'll be brought up in later videos that I'm going to make specifically about that circumstance, how to do that. So the third thing is absolutely splurge on some staging. Now, am I saying that everything in your house isn't any good for staging? No. As a trusted real estate advisor, what I do whenever I work with folks to sell their home is I assess what they have in their house. We assess and go room by room by room, what needs to be decluttered, what needs to be put away, what needs to be touched up and brought up to snuff to be able to sell your house at the best price possible. Part of that is seeing what kind of furniture and paintings or pictures or what you have going on in your house that we might just simply need to move around a little bit to make your home feel larger, to showcase your house for the features and benefits of the house, and also help a prospective buyer see themselves living there by decluttering it and taking down your personal effects and any type of beliefs or anything that's organic to you that may not be organic to most buyers. So it's one of those things that's extremely, extremely important to get right. So splurging on some home staging for reference will normally help a property sell faster. It'll also help them sell for more money. And in fact, the National Association of Realtors have put out a study a couple or so years ago about this. And what they had found is that people that had staged their home sell their home on average 88% faster. 88% faster than non-staged homes. So, that was really, really interesting whenever we take a look at that. And they also sold for more money. Not only did they sell faster, they sold for an average of 20% more, 20% more than like-in-kind homes that were on the market that weren't staged. Now, that is a number that should have just woke you up just like a straight shot of caffeine in the morning from your morning cup of joe, right? It's one of those things to be aware of. Now, is staging expensive? Yes, traditional home staging can be expensive. So traditional home staging, you're generally looking at maybe a charge of $300 to $600 for the initial design consultation and about $500 to $600 per month per room. Now those numbers will quickly add up and eat into your profit, and that 20% more that you could be selling for, you're not going to get all of it back, but you're still going to sell for more money. Now, there is another option, and I love this option for you, and it's one that you should consider, and the link is down below. Just to give you full disclaimer, if you use their services, I will earn a little small commission that'll help me continue making better videos and upgrading equipment so I can get out from behind the desk and in the field and do a whole different type of video content. So love you if you're going to go ahead and use that link. It's in the show more description below. So the company that I'm referring to is PadStyler, PadStyler.com. I'm putting it on the screen so that you can take a look at it and go ahead and visit them. Now, these virtual staging companies, that's exactly what it is virtual staging. So all we got to do is get professional photos done of your house, which need to be done anyways. And then we can submit the pictures to PadStyler.com and have furniture actually rearranged. Now, what's this going to do for you? It's not going to look like the pictures whenever you have different furniture that have been artificially placed in it whenever a buyer comes by. That's okay, because what it's going to do is it's going to give a buyer an idea of what they can do to your home, kind of like a concept rendering, if you will. And that's where the genius is in this, and that's also where the genius is to help your home still sell faster and still sell for more, at the same time cutting your expense from traditional home staging. Something to think about. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you've used PadStyler.com and your experiences with them. Would love your feedback on that. Again, the PadStyler.com with the referral code that's going to save you some dough is in the show more description below. Okay, so the fourth thing that you need to be aware of is to have a strategy, have a game plan as it pertains to multiple offers. You're thinking, well, what do you mean, Andrew? If I get multiple offers, I could just have the pick of the litter. Yes, And no, with multiple offers, you're going to get a lot of different opportunities as far as contingencies are concerned, conditions of the contract are concerned. Let's give you a for instance. Let's say that you need to sell this home to buy your new one, and let's say that you contracted on new home construction with your listing agent that is now representing you as a buyer agent on your new home, right? Let's say that you did that, but your new home isn't going to be ready for 4 to 6 months. But you have to sell your home prior to the 4 to 6 month mark to be in compliance with the builder's expectations of your situation, and also from the lending standpoint, you have to have your home sold. And that is a clause actually for many a home builder, just so you know, and just so that you have your trusted real estate advisor check it out. You should never buy new home construction for a reference without a real estate agent. You should never buy a home, period, without having a trusted real estate advisor. And I'm not saying that as a trusted real estate advisor. I'm saying that to protect your best interest. And hopefully that comment will help a lot of you keep from making a mistake. So that being said, let's say that that's your case, right? And let's say because you did price your home right on the onset, and let's say because you did do the marketing the right way, and that you did get some virtual staging from PadStyler on there, right? And you got yourself some multiple offers. You can go through those multiple offers and look at what the buyers are offering, because sometimes the highest offer is not necessarily the best offer. It really comes down to conditions and terms. In this example, you might need somebody that's willing to give you a lease back for 4 to 6 months while your new home is being built. Having that buyer that's willing to do that and go ahead and close on your home and give you a lease back, right? Essentially renting back your home from the person that's buying your home for 4 to 6 months, right? Then that is going to be a favorable term and condition going forward for your new home construction purchase. Now that's extremely important. Or you might have a job relocation coming up and you might need a quick close. Or maybe, there's so many different maybes in real estate with conditions and with terms. The devil is in the details. This is where people get make or break themselves big time. Sometimes they see that high offer, but then they didn't look at the backside of what that buyer's asking you for. They might be asking you for all their buyer closing costs. They might be asking you for home warranties. They might be asking you for X, Y, and Z that's going to add to your cost and reduce the profit margin on your property when you get ready to sell it. Working with a trusted real estate advisor, they're going to give you what's called an estimated net sheet with each and every offer and help you address the conditions and the terms in relation to the price that's being offered and help you negotiate the best deal possible for your circumstance, for your situation. Something to think about, something to remember when you get ready to sell your house. So the fifth thing is to always work with a trusted real estate advisor. Now, I'm going to go ahead and make a video that I've made about picking a real estate agent available right now up top, so that you can go ahead and check it out. Because what you want to do is you always want to Google your agent. You should Google everything. You should Google anyone that's your service provider, anyone that you're considering working with. Check out their online reputation, check out their credentials, check them out and see what they're about. How are you going to know if you got the right kind of marketing plan of action if your agent can't be found on the internet? They can give you a song and a dance and it might be a very good show, but if they can't perform to that show, what good is it if you can't Google them and find them? Just kind of one of those things that's really irritating, and it's one of those things that are so easy. Sometimes people will Google where they're going to eat and look at those Yelp reviews or whatever reviews more than they're going to look at the person that they're entrusting their biggest asset, being our home, to sell it and help us get the best price possible. Wouldn't it be smart for you to go ahead and do that? Absolutely right. And if you need help finding a top agent, just let me know, okay? I'm definitely happy to help you find a top trusted real estate advisor in your area to help you sell your house. So this has been a video about how to sell your home with 5 rules to make or break yourself. Tell me in the comment section below which one of these 5 points really stuck out to you the most. Was it number 1, pricing your home right from the onset? Was it number 3, sites like PadStyler.com can help you stage your home on the low? In other words, it doesn't cost you as much money as a traditional home stager. Or was it actually point number 4, that you actually need to have a strategy in place to address multiple offer situations? Tell me about it in the comment section below, along with any of your how to sell a home savvy home selling tips. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pop up my contact information. Again, if you need help finding a top agent where you live, simply drop me a line, shoot me an email. Happy to help out. Or if you simply want to drop me a line to say hello, I absolutely love hearing from you. Tell me what you want to see next in the next video about home selling tips. Tell me what you're going to get, you're really looking forward to, or you've got a lingering question in your mind about, I really wish somebody would make content about this so it would help me out. Tell me, because I'll make it for you. Okay? If you haven't already done so, I'm going to ask you to do 3 things. Number 1, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel now. Number 2, please like this video. And number 3, please share this video around with someone you know is going to be able to help. Thank you so much for watching today, team. I'm looking forward to making another home selling tips video for you next Thursday. And between now and then, I'm wishing you and yours a lifetime full of love, wealth, abundance, and happiness. Enjoy a phenomenal day.